Hi there, this is Rupert, and I'm going to be taking you through the agency bundle of all of my extensions. Now, all of my extensions, this is including, just so we go through, it's the request manager, the messenger tool, the socializer, the message generator. Get rid of this one here, sorry, it went to the wrong one. It is the message generator. It is the business socializer. It is the business messenger as well. It is the compare list, and it is the messenger contacts. So this is a lot of value. Each one of these, I normally sell them anything from 30 to 40 each. You are getting the entire lot for 99. Just want to make sure you understand that. Now, just to go through absolutely everything, you can obviously see individual videos explaining everything here. But if I was to quickly go through everything, I would do it something maybe a bit like this. The socializer. The socializer can pull information of people who are in groups and events and other people's profiles. From here, you'll be able to take the list of the attendees and the group members and the friends of that account, and then you can start adding them to be your friend. You can put variable amounts of time between each time you add these people to become your friend. When these people become your friend, it is great to have the messenger tool running. This will then look for inside of your messages of when somebody becomes friends with you. When someone becomes friends with you, it is a great time to send them a little welcome message. With the setup messages, you can learn on how to send people a welcome message. So it's nice to go, hey, thanks for becoming my friend. Let's catch up and meet and talk and do something upon that line. There you go. You can also broadcast out to the last amount of conversations you had. So if I was to broadcast the last 30 conversations, that would be down roughly to about this point here. I would then send all these people above a particular message. So that is a great little way with the socializer as well. If you're an owner of a group and if you're looking at another group to add people to your friends, there are two kind of different use cases. If you own the group, it's great so you can make sure you connect into everybody in your group. When you post into that group, you're then going to be able to make sure that you get the maximum amount of notifications sent to people for your post with it inside of the group. Same with an event. Same with obviously just your profile in general. You're going to be adding the right people and they're going to be seeing your posts. So let's move on. Oh, there's also the gram rank. I forgot to mention that when I was listing off all of the extensions. I'm going to come to this one afterwards. This is a great little thing for Instagram that we've got. So the message generator, all it will do is that you can select your messages from the pre-written messages that you've set up. You can generate message and copy, and then you can have a nice copy message that you can then paste to conversations if you have a few individual different types of conversations going on. If you want to do a bit of manual work, it just speeds up the process of what you're then doing. The business socializer, one of my favorite extensions we have, just to find a use case here from something else I've already got going on. It will essentially pull off all of the information of places that you can search inside of Facebook. So Chinese restaurants in San Francisco. I could then export the UIDs of all of these things here. But even better, what I could do is I could start exporting the essential information such as phone numbers, names, address, tag, ratings and price, and also the website and email address of these places. I can also find out personal information on personal accounts. So if people have their name, their nickname, their emails, their phone numbers, their socials, their websites, addresses, and birthdays, if they have that facing forward publicly on their account, you can then find out that information. It's kind of like if you come to my account, for instance, you can go to the About page on me, and you can see all this information, how you can get in contact with me. Just here. If other people have this information, not everybody does, you'll then be able to find that information with the personal information finder on the business socializer. The business socializer as well has the capability of not only searching for places, but also searching for people that say they work in a particular area. So you can come with the people icon and search out accounts based on where they work, what their job role is, what university they're going to, where they live, all sorts of different kind of key factors that you can use Facebook for finding all the variables inside of here. So education, city, work, and mutual friends are ways that you can break it down. But for me, I just did a search right now, restaurant manager in Bath. Bath is where I live in the United Kingdom. So yeah, the business messenger, the great use of the business messenger is that you could go through, utilize the business socializer, find all these places, copy the UIDs of all these Facebook pages, all the Chinese restaurants in San Francisco. You could then come through and delete all of these, put in those UIDs of all of the places in San Francisco, and then set up and send them a variable message in a breakdown of particular times that you then set here. So a great way to outreach out to particular Facebook page businesses, or even to profiles that you are having conversations with currently or you are friends with. I don't recommend you send conversations to anybody that you haven't had a conversation with or are friends with, because usually your message will then go into the spam folder inside of Messenger, and it doesn't always mean they're going to then open up the message. So a great way to niche out and send niche broadcasts through your personal account to either Facebook pages or other profile accounts. So the next one is the compare list. This is a really easy thing. When you start having a few different UID lists, like the UIDs for those Facebook pages and the UID list from a group and a UID list from an event, so on and so forth, you could then say compare them next to another list. And you can do different types of comparisons to then get a different list out of it. So one use case that I use this for is that I will look at all of the members inside of my group, and I will look at all of the people that I am friends with, and I will make sure that I add all the people that are members of my group to be my friend, utilizing the socializer. And then what I will then do is take the UIDs of the people that are not in my group, that are my friends, but are not in my group, and I will make sure that I keep them as my friend, and I will start to delete the rest of them, which would then come out here. So anybody who is not in my group and is my friend, I will then start deleting them, because if they're not going to go into my group, then that's where the most important things that I post then goes on. So I tell people, get in the group, guys. That's my group, effectively. So there's lots of different use cases you could use the compare list for. It's just help you compare the data of what you're effectively scraping out of Facebook. So the messenger contacts, one of my most favorite extensions there is. These are conversations that I'm having inside of my messenger. So as you can see just here, I was having a little chat with Alan. Alan's just there, and inside of messenger contacts, he's just here. So Alan is an agency. Alan is also a friend, and I've added these tags to him. If I want to, I can add a note to Alan, and I'm going to call him Chatbot Man. So he likes doing chats, and he is the owner of what is it? Montera. Montera is a great tool, by the way, to manage anything going on inside of clients. I highly recommend everyone go and have a look at it. Montera.co, by the way. So yeah, you could then go to this. So up here, I've got all the different tags that I've then gone and sorted out. If I click on agency, it will then give me all of the agency owners that I have tagged on here. I know a lot more than this. It used to be quite large, so I used to use a different kind of one, and now I've recreated this whole messenger contact, so it's a little bit more streamlined, so you can add more than one tag to these people. But then if I wanted to, I've got all of these tags, all these people that I've tagged with agency. I could then copy the UID list of these people. I could then go into the business messenger, take the business messenger, copy it all into there, and then I could send all those people that I've tagged as an agency inside of conversations with a particular broadcast message that I've then set up. You can learn about the setup of the messages inside of my other video that explains more detail about the business messenger. With the messenger contacts as well, you can also come over to your conversations, and sometimes, depending on what's going on, you might need to refresh your feed, but you can then select the little grey dots that are on your messenger and add a tag to these conversations, like so. Okay. So a very, very simple process on absolutely everything. I hope this has kind of explained everything to you. If I was to summarize everything, I haven't gone into the Instagram one. Sorry, so much to bloody talk about, isn't there? So on the Instagram, one. Badoom. So what this will do, it will help you find the best content, and it will also help you report back the best content that you've done for your client. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to look at the last 100 posts that I have done for that Gary V has posted. I'm going to look at only his photos, and I want to know the best ones that he's posted by likes. I then click start. It will then start going down all of his posts, pulling in the information for me and telling me what are the best things that he's posted in the form of photos and how they rank in comparison on likes. I could copy all this data, put it over to a sheet. I could then have the same hashtags that he uses, the same captions, the locations, and if I wanted to, I could access to the content by clicking on the checkbox. Oh, it seems to be still searching, so I have to wait for it to finish the search. But I could select on this checkbox and then click the download button, and then the content would then come down here in the little download section of my Chrome. Unfortunately, sorry, I just clicked off then, so the search is redoing itself. But whilst this is happening, if I wanted to, I could also check out what videos he's posted alongside with the photos, or I could just look at the videos and see which videos he's got the most amount of likes. Or if I wanted to, I could look at all the videos and see which one has got the most amount of views, or I could see which videos got the most amount of comments. Same with the photos, and same with the albums, just like this. So, really, really simple way on finding the best content. And if I want to, I can download the content and use it for later. Make sure that you send off a little at to the person that you're reposting their content from to make sure you give them credit for the original content. As collaboration is pretty key in Instagram, I'd have to say. So the other thing that you can do with this is that you could do certain hashtags. So, you could go hashtag motivation, because who doesn't need enough motivation? And you could find the best top posts that are made for motivation based on time, because the most recently things posted, you could go through and look at the top 500 things that have been posted recently and see what has ranked the best recently inside of Instagram based on hashtags as well, utilizing the Instagram socializer just like this. The exact same thing happening, but this time we're looking at anything that's been hashtagged with motivational quotes this time. So yes, I hope that has helped you. To summarize absolutely everything inside of this pack, you're going to be able to go through groups, events, people's profiles, search out what people do for a job and other things inside of Facebook, search out places, grab that information, add people as friends. The information you'll be getting are things like phone numbers, emails, addresses, UIDs, names, nicknames, websites, social icons, all these kind of things that you would find useful, connected either to a profile or to a business page inside of Facebook. You're then going to be able to set up automated outreach with things like Messenger, and also automated outreach to people that add you as a friend, as in the form of a welcome message or a broadcast message from your personal account to other people. You're then going to be able to keep everything in line and in touch, utilizing the Messenger contacts, which is like a nice little CRM tool for your Messenger. And you're also going to be able to keep track of everything and keep everything nice and neat, utilizing the compare list, so you can keep track of certain things that are going on. And then you've got the Instagram tool, which is a nice little way to find nice content for you to then post on your profile or business pages or your clients. The other last thing I think I might have forgot to mention with the Instagram rank is that you can also do it by date. So I can look at the last 30 days worth of content that this account has posted and report that back to my client, telling them that the last 30 days we have posted 60 posts, and that out of these 60 posts, these things have performed the best. Again, if you have anything that you would like to get in contact with me about, any queries or anything, hit me up on my personal profile, or go to my chatbot on my Facebook page, or hit me up on the rupertsamuel.com website. I hope this has been useful and insightful. Please get in contact.